I'm just going to come out and make an announcement right now that I think is going to shock a lot of fans of this show. Unfortunately, Malcolm Hatchett will no longer be the regular on this show. Now, with that said, what do you say we do something a little fun? In his place for tonight, why don't we bring up someone who we've fallen in love with on this show, someone who became an instant fan favorite and a huge favorite of the entire cast of this show. Very, very wacky, interesting, silly, smart, well-executing type of comedian. He's one of my favorite people to watch nowadays. Make some noise for, let's get a new minute from the great William Montgomery. Come on, everyone, it's William Montgomery.
So I've been performing exorcisms down at the Indian reservation.
Why are you looking at me? Wrong Indian.
I'm a member of a satanic church called the Church of the Secret Serpents.
All right, William Montgomery with a new minute. Hell yeah.
And I'm just reminded every single day as we get closer to Christmas of my buddy Dillard Butler back at Presbyterian Day School telling me Santa wasn't real.
Fucking Dillard.
At the coffee shop, Dillard was like, "Hey, William, I don't get it. Do you believe in Santa?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "He's not real." And
Who told you Santa Claus was real? Your parents?
yes,
Yeah. And you believe them? Are your parents still together, by the way?
The mirror.
they are.
William, stick with me over here. Are your parents still together?
They are.
They are. How long have they been married?
Larry and Francis, let's give it up for 25 years, y'all.
How old are you?
I am 31.
You're 31. So
All
they
right.
waited until you were 6 before getting married. You were one of those little, like, flower boys, huh?
I was. I'm going back to Memphis between the 23rd and 27th, and I'm going to have to...
Of this month?
Yes, for Christmas. I'm going to have to freshen up. If my mother Frances right now could see me with this gut and this beard and this hair, it'd be a nightmare.
Tell her you're just being festive.
I know, just
Tell you
Kris
auditioned
Kringle's.
for a Santa Claus role, and you didn't get it.
How are you going to change the gut and so fat? Like a girdle?
That's why
You're
he
gonna
said he
do a girdle,
auditioned
or-
for it. He grew it for this fucking movie, and then he didn't get the role.
William's about
Come up with a good Hollywood story.
You know, William has been on the show. How many times do you think it's been now?
I would guess 5.
Yeah, and we've always loved you. Everybody's sort of raving about you, and I know that the entire cast of this show loves you, and we've never had anything quite like it on the show before, and I guess what I'm sort of asking is, would you be interested in being the new regular here on Kill Tony?
I would love to.
Yeah? Well then, ladies and gentlemen, that makes it official. Your new regular is William Montgomery, everybody. Hell yeah. Boom, there you go. Wow.
Thank you.
That's confetti. We got confetti cannons for this occasion.
Forget all Billy Monty.
I just want to give a shout out to my hater Cracker Barrel Kid 55. He talks so much shit about me on YouTube. If you're watching this, you spineless piece of shit, I hope you fucking like what you're seeing! Because I'm sick of it! It's almost Christmas! I'm about to see Dillard Butler!
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Here he is for his first set as a Kill Tony regular. Ladies and gentlemen, William Montgomery.
So I've been playing a bunch of Monopoly recently. And I'll be quite frank, if after the first go round I don't land on Ventnor Avenue, I'm gonna fucking lose it! If someone ever tries to sell you ecstasy on Boardwalk, don't do it. It's a cop. 20! That is my impression of the Hispanic Little Mermaid. Originally, that was black. I didn't know if I should say black.
Dude. Fuck yeah.
How was y'all's Christmas?
Hey, good question. That's how it works.
Shit, man. I have.
He is. He does look like young Kris Kringle.
Yeah. My
At
only
a
criticism
gas
is that he could have worn some denim.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe a denim hat. Come on.
I was actually in South Korea 3 weeks ago, and they wear a bunch of denim in South Korea.
Yeah.
So.
William Montgomery. How about one more time for our friend William here? Here we go. We're off and running. Very funny set. First one to sort of like scare us and really perform, really shock the crowd, I think, there for a second. I don't think anyone saw that lose your mind at Ventnor Avenue joke that you did coming.
So true. Ecstasy
I
joke
forgot
is great.
that.
But it is a really good piece of property. That's in the yellow, I do believe, right?
It is.
Yep.
It's,
Yellow's good. I'm obsessed with Monopoly. I pride myself on being undefeated lifetime in Monopoly.
Are you
Fun
serious?
fact for you, yeah.
How's that possible?
That's how long it takes to play one game.
Yeah.
You want thingamabobs? I got 20 from the Little Mermaid song. I think there's something gold in there. I think that could be
Wait
a
a
really
second.
good
Wait a
joke.
second. Are you sure? Are you sure it's 20? I thought she had plenty.
Plenty.
It's 20.
I think it's fucking plenty, dude. And I think we should go to the tape.
Let's go to the tape.
Yeah, let's hear it. I think it's like I got thingamabobs. You want thingamabobs? I got 20.
I got.
What part is this going to happen? There's no way we're going to get kicked off of YouTube because of this part of the show.
Nope.
Not going to let it happen,
let it
little
happen.
William
Don't let it
Montgomery.
happen.
No way.
Thingamabobs.
I got my
She's
eyes on the prize.
Fucking lots of them.
20. At least 20.
William, what'd you do for the holiday season, my friend? You're such an interesting character. I feel like there's never a dull moment with you. So how does a guy like you spend the holidays?
Went back to Memphis. I'll be quite frank. On the plane ride home, I ate some edibles. I ended up going through the TSA feeling good. And the guy, after I get out of the thing where you put your arms up, he's like, hey, do you have bullets in your pocket?
Oh, what?
Seriously, he asked me that, and it horrified me.
Of
I was
course.
scared to death.
a gun.
So he asks you if you have bullets, and then what happens? You
I
did?
said
Did
I
you-
didn't, and then he said, I see your guns. Talking about my arms. My arms are big. And I laughed, but I was like, you need to be careful. Don't be saying that. Ended up in Memphis. My mother, Frances, saw me the first evening. I had that beard going. She looked at me, sort of did her head to and fro. The next day, I go with Larry, my father, to a sports clips. This lady cuts my hair. Cuts a little too much off the mustache.
I can see it is a little bit.
It's an Amish vibe. I don't like it.
She sports clipped you. She sports clipped you.
You get a scalp massage?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Y'all,
seem
the
pretty
scalp
happy.
Is your parents harsh on you? Did you have like a very strict childhood growing up?
I did. I was the oldest of three boys.
Some dude suck your dick in middle school?
What the? What? Oh, God. Well, William, I will say this, is that this is your first set as a regular on this show, and you came out guns a-blazing. There's nothing more fun than
Thank you.
for me to get to
Yeah.
watch. I believe this is both Doug and Randy's first time seeing you.
You were
loved
awesome,
it.
dude.
Loved it.
Super high me. I loved that your
Oh.
psychic abilities increased.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's true.
Thank you.
But thanks,
great.
dude. Yeah, great job.
I just love that we never know when you are ending with a thought. Like, we don't know when it's going to end. It's like you could be done now or more could be coming.
Constructive criticism. Whenever there's a punchline, do this with the hat.
And curtsy. And just curtsy a little bit.
You want
maybe
thingamabobs? I got.
Look at that. Oh,
Yeah, look at
people
that.
love it.
That is...
Get a denim hat. You should get a denim hat, though.
There he goes, William Montgomery,
That's
everyone.
a sports clip I can get behind.
There he goes.
That guy is funny. That was funny.
We have a new regular that you haven't seen before, Steve-O. He's extremely funny, and he writes and performs a brand new 60 seconds every week on this show, and he goes by the name of William Montgomery. Here he is.
I took a lift over here, and I told the Lyft driver and the other African-American man up front my first joke, and only the driver laughed. I have an aunt. She looks a lot like my cousin. We're gonna need to get the realtor in here. I'm pretty sure there's a poltergeist living with us. It's my strongest joke. It's scary you did not laugh at that. 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cough. Since the diagnosis, my life has not been the same. I'm coughing a bunch.
Wow. William Montgomery. You're amazing. You have such a knack. You have such a delivery system. The whole fucking... I'm pretty sure you could say anything and it would just be funny. Mm-hmm. Like, people try to be wacky. They try to be weird. We've seen it all tonight, right?
What is funny, there was a guy who hit me up on Instagram selling mushrooms. And tonight, I get a message from him. He's like, hey, I'm wearing the Dow Jones hat. And we spoke with another...
All right, I guess I was wrong. I guess not everything is hilarious that you say.
You look like an adult orphan.
Little stare down here between William and Baloney Pete. William, you ever work a construction job or
I did. My Uncle Lance down in Memphis, when I was in between 7th and 8th grade, we were taking down tiles, and I'll be quite frank with you, this does scare me bad. I've looked up asbestos tiles before, and it was the tiles we were taken down. I think I was exposed to asbestos.
Wow, I believe that. There's the sound of asbestos right there. There you go.
Have you ever had a wet dream before?
Wow, good question. Brian Redband getting in deep, asking the tough ones. Have you had a wet dream before?
There was a strange one evening where I was on a bunk bed and my now deceased grandmother, B. Vance, God rest her soul, was on the bottom bunk, and we were talking. We were having fun. It got to the point where she came up to my bunk and...
Do you know what a wet dream is?
She came up to your bunk, and the rest is history. Again, just the slow roll. When you pull that mic away from your mouth, you're done. Man.
Wet dreams aren't real.
You don't think so?
No.
You've never had one before?
Jeremiah's had like a mini wet dream. So.
Steve-O, I'm glad you're doing better. I have a memory of watching the video of you doing whippets, jumping out of that window. And at the time I was doing whippets, I'm currently doing whippets. But watching you, I'm glad. It's nice to see you.
Thanks,
I'm a big fan of Jackass. It's nice to see you. Cool to stand next to you right now.
So that's the thing. They can't be fucking real because that's like to presume that you weren't already jacking off before any goo came out. Like who...
That is a good point. Baloney Pete?
Baloney Pete is actually masturbated.
But Lemmy P, that is the catchphrase to Speed 2.
Baloney Pete, go ahead with the.
Bad joke.
Wow, you interrupted Baloney Pete for that, William. How does that make you feel as a former construction worker between 7th and 8th grade that you just did that to another construction worker?
It's all right. Once you're in the union for life. I'll let this guy do it. But nobody else. To answer Steve-O's question about wet dreams, I've actually masturbated like an hour before I went to bed. And during my night sleep, had a wet dream. So it's nothing about cum. It's just about how horny you are.
I've never had one, but I could see where it's a real thing. I mean, a lot of people.
Well, when the area between your thighs is always moist, I guess there's never really any knowing if you had a wet dream.
I think it's just like the idea of a guy just forgetting to jack off. To me, just doesn't.
No, like religious people, like people that are like, I can't.
Religious people jerk off the most. They just say they don't jerk off.
Yeah, but some don't.
For the record, we all die, believe in Jesus Christ, y'all.
All right, William Montgomery, you did it again, buddy. Funny. William, are you on Twitter? I've been trying to find you on Twitter, and I can't find you.
I was on Twitter when I was on AOL, meaning my...
You've got mail.
Meaning my name is Pat106 at AOL.
William, wait, no.
Instant message.
All right. I guess follow him on Instagram at some weird handle. It's impossible to find.